Anyway, guys, welcome to the first episode of the Free Podcast. We've got a new host, Aidan, because Kieran dropped out.
Dropped out
Issues happened
He's
there.
dropped out.
Dropped out is the wrong word there, but
He wasn't as committed as me and Gary were feeling like being, and Aidan said, "Why not? I'll join the gang." So we have him here now. So in the next podcast, we'll talk at the start about what's happening with Kieran. He is still a host, and he still will be recording videos with us and podcasts with us. But we'll go into more detail in the next podcast about what's happening, and we might even have him with us. So wait for the next one to hear about what's happening with Kieran. Thank you.
Do you want me to introduce myself?
Yeah, go on. Go ahead.
I haven't made an introduction, but I'm
Neither
like,
did I just said I was depressed.
well, yeah. Hi, I'm Aidan, and I think that liking edgy music is a personality trait.
What
and
do you mean by edgy music?
I don't know, indie, yeah. And I'm Hamish's stepbrother.
That's
They
me.
don't. They don't.
Well,
No, we don't.
actually,
Shush.
it's okay.
No, we keep that. We keep that on the
We don't
private
have
side. We
political
keep that on the
opinions on
private
this
side.
podcast.
Yeah, no, we don't talk about that shit.
Today's topic is going to be about Boardmasters, the festival that we were going to, and how it got cancelled and how we're getting around it.
I'm living.
Wow.
So we've all got a plan. We're going camping instead in Cornwall, because why not?
Yeah, should we just tell the listeners of the podcast where we are so they can all come and visit us?
Yeah, why not?
This is fine.
So we're going to,
No
what was it
nonsense
called,
online.
Gary? You know the place, you've been there before.
Coverack.
Coverack in Cornwall. And we'll be camping there for
search this
3
place up.
nights, sometime in August, over the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got like 6 boys going and 4 girls, which is not the right ratio, but
Oh, yo, that looks
Working with
nice.
yeah, I know, right?
Why does it look so nice? What the f?
It looks really nice. I like
Ada
that.
just searches it up on the internet. But yeah, it's going to be fun.
Anyway, yeah, no, I've just looked at it. It's like blue water. Like, all water's blue, but like very blue. Look at this.
You're gonna regret.
Jesus.
It's so cold. It's gonna be so cold.
I'm going to go in it.
So we should probably talk about why the festival got cancelled in the first place, shouldn't we? Okay, so the reason why our festival was cancelled is pretty obvious. COVID-19 and all that. You know, the Chinese virus, as Donald Trump likes to call it.
China.
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 But we know that me and Gary are getting our tickets refunded to, well, not refunded, but transferred to next year. And Aidan is getting his refunded, but might buy them next year if the
I need
lineup's
money.
good.
You're not
Yeah.
supporting local business, Aidan. This is
No,
bad.
come on, Aidan.
I need money. I need
Do
to
your
buy
bit for the
clothes.
NHS and go clap every Thursday.
I need to buy a kebab and clothes. Oh,
Kebab
and some other festival tickets. So
What about the
so,
camping trip as well? That'll cost you like 50 quid-ish.
I'll have money by that time. What? It's
It's
May,
August.
isn't it? Oh, that's
August.
fine. I'll have money.
May? It's May now.
No, it is May.
We're not going tomorrow.
It's currently May. I will have money by August. I hope.
What are you doing to earn this money?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, what's the job you're getting?
I think we're just gonna leave me selling my feet online out of this. All right. So
What are you gonna miss most about Boardmasters?
To be honest, well, we're just going to miss the time with the lads, weren't we? But I mean, we're rectifying that. Well, yeah. That's going to be bleeped.
no, it's not. That has to stay in.
I said a.
Hey.
Anyway,
It is what it is.
just being sober and being there. That's the whole reason I wanted to go. Like
The whole unity of our friendship.
The whole
Yeah.
of them, like the lineup was actually pretty sick for us. Well, because me and
Well,
Aidan know
yeah,
all of them.
yeah, exactly.
You listen to indie music and you're so quirky and individual.
I'm just a quirky guy, and I knew every single person.
And then just
I knew all the
chilling
words
with
to every
the
single-
boys, chilling with
Oh,
the
yeah.
boys and the girls in the festival. Maybe a
Yeah.
bit tipsy. It was all.
Yeah. Oh no illegal
No.
substances.
No, I don't drink Hamish. I don't touch any substance.
I don't.
My mind.
No. I don't do
Oh, yeah,
anything like.
I forgot Gary doesn't drink.
Sorry. That was just me. I've got a block. I just got a blocked nose. I didn't
Yeah,
sniff
yeah,
anything.
yeah.
Is that Corona you got there, Aidan?
He may be a little bit more awake for the rest of this podcast, but that's it's fine.
I'm on
Yeah,
a
it's
bit of a
got-
bender now, but it's fine.
He's got the mucus out now.
Oh, right. Okay, let's carry on.
Yeah, but anyway, let's actually talk about the camping trip because this is what the whole thing's meant to be about. We just talked about Boardmasters, but
The
yeah,
camping
no,
trip that was originally like, oh, we're going to invite everyone that's coming, and now it's like 10 people.
no. So we've gone from the original, I think it was like 17 of us, down to 10, and even then, maybe more people drop out because we haven't actually released this to the group of people yet. No, let's actually mention why we're taking 10 people in the first place. Firstly, because it's bloody expensive in the first place. Secondly, the actual campsite we're going to only has spaces for, I think it's like 20 people. So we can't take up the whole camping spot, can we?
No,
And
unless we pay a lot.
yeah, so we're not going to take up the whole camping because that's just mean to everyone else who wants to go there.
And to do stuff, it's just going to be in everybody's way.
And also the fact of paying for food and all the stuff we'll need, like tents, it's just going to end up costing a lot of money that none of us really have because we can't work at the moment.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't have any money.
Anyway, there are other reasons why the camping trip is taking place with the limited amount of people there are. But yeah, it's going to be fun. We're going to have a bender in Cornwall with the lads and some ladies. And it's going to be fun. We're going to be by the beach, having fun. You know what?
Completely sober. Yeah.
Yes,
obviously,
completely sober the whole time.
High on life.
High
on life, high on excitement, high on happiness.
Gotta love to see it.
That's the camping. That's all we're going to talk about the camping trip. We'll have a special podcast to talk about it when we've done it.
Might even record a podcast while we're there. You never know. Could be a video
Bring
podcast.
The whole setup.
Yeah.
I'll bring my camera. Let's do it.
Yeah. It's a shout. It's a shout.
Just there with Mike sat on the beach, just recording.
Sunset beach. Oh.
You know, that's actually a shout. We'll do that, right? If this Spotify gets 50 streams, we shall do that for you guys.
52 streams.
52. Mm-hmm.
Well, shall we go 42 because that's the number of life?
52.
Okay, 52.
43.
No, 52. 52 streams, and we'll do a special sunset podcast on our camping trip in Cornwall.
Agreed.
Is that a deal?
Yeah, and 10 likes on YouTube. Okay, let's talk a bit about Rona then, because I think that situation needs to be addressed, really.
Well, it's been addressed by many people, but not by people of our age.
But not by us, just us.
Or us, just not by us.
So Hamish, what have you been doing to keep occupied in Rona?
Well, I've done a lot of cycling, as you know. I did a 41k cycle about 3 hours ago.
Yeah, well done.
Aidan was clapping there; you just couldn't hear it.
Yeah, I
can see that.
I went out last night, and it was about like 2 to 8, and then people started clapping for me, and I was like, wow. So
yeah, that's happened on my cycles as well. I've gone through our town, and people have just started clapping. Yeah, I was on my bike and I was there like, thank you. I know I'm amazing. I'm doing my one bit of exercise.
Exactly.
No one claps for me.
What about you, Gary? What have you been doing to keep
day drinking?
Daydreaming? Is that
day drinking?
Day drinking. Oh right. Well, day drinking can also end up in daydreaming.
What drink?
Fireball.
Straight vodka.
You sure it's not a bit of a Corona life?
Corona Life.
The actual Corona, the actual drink.
You can't buy it anymore. No one sells
No, you
it.
can.
You can. We've got it.
It's the only beer we have at home.
It's
great.
The only reason we've been drinking it as well is because of coronavirus.
Reminds me of the outside world because I used to drink at parties, but now we're just trapped.
Wow, you're.
To be honest, right? So at my dad's house and Aidan's mum's house, because that's how step siblings work. We've been having a lot of quizzes, haven't we? We had a quiz night pretty much every week.
Oh yeah, that was all right.
They've been pretty eventful. I think I've won once or twice.
I mean, I'm just dumb.
No, you've won once.
I don't. Yeah, but I'm just a bit. My brain is fried. Like I don't know what fried it, but it is. It's.
I think it's the fact that we probably haven't done any mental work for about 3 months now.
I think my brain's been slowly fried by stuff. We won't talk about that.
But also, me and Aidan have been going on romantic sunset walks.
Oh yeah, kisses and everything. Like
yeah, on sometimes we take our bikes as well, just to get there a bit faster because we're a bit late.
Yeah, true.
We've had a good few sunset watches with chilling, listening to
See,
music.
it's got like so exciting in this corona isolation that we now just look at the sun, and that's our entertainment.
Like we actually look directly at the sun, and that's the issue we've been having, is that we've been looking directly at it.
That causes pain, and at the moment, pain is the only feeling I have. So,
Always allow your emotions.
Yeah, no, but literally, we're not joking. Me and Aiden go on these sunset walks. We stare directly at the sun. I don't care. Just look straight at it.
There's nothing better to do, honestly.
Literally.
I think tonight we're probably going to eat.
My ass.
That's as far as I've got. Oh,
well, Aiden, we could go tonight. I think the conditions would be quite good tonight.
I was thinking about going to the strip club. Oh wait.
Oh yeah, that reopened yesterday, didn't it?
Yeah, I thought that was your mum's bathroom.
Of course, someone had to make that joke. For the viewers at home, we had an issue. We've been doing this in a general chat on Discord, and we forgot that people can join.
Ethan, my man. Who is Ethan?
You can't say that on the podcast. Anyway, maybe we'll get Ethan in a podcast in a later date, so he can let us know what his views are on coronavirus in Hong Kong. But anyway, right, viewers, because you can obviously, we're struggling with topics here. Send us some topics, comment it on YouTube. You can send it to us on TikTok, on our Instagram. They're all linked below in the Spotify and on the YouTube. But please send us your topics. Send us what we should talk about, and you might have the chance of your topic being in the podcast, and you might get a shout out as well.
Yeah, to all our viewers.
Hey, did you say you had a story to tell us?
I said, does anyone have a story? But I mean, I could have a story.
Right, so we're gonna have a 2-part story now from Aiden. He's got an interesting story to tell us.
Yeah, I'll set the scene. So there's this female, and I was feeling quite rebellious. I think rebellious would be the word. Can
we get this female's name?
No, you cannot. No, you
cannot.
cannot.
How did you meet this female then?
Through the onlineness.
Through the Pacific app?
Nah, we're gonna go on the online.
Okay, on the online.
We're on the online.
The internet.
And so I was feeling particularly rebellious, and what's the word for when you do something just like that? Like you think of it and you do it. Spontaneous, very spontaneous. I'm trying to use big words here because it's
big words to sound big, man.
Gotta elongate the story, you know. And it was a Thursday night. No, sorry, it was a Wednesday night. And I was at my dad's house, which is kind of in the middle of nowhere. Country roads, like not in a village. We live surrounded by fields. Yeah, so it was late at night, and this girl was like, "Have you ever seen the memes where it's like, babe, come over," and it's like, no, and then it's I'm home alone, and then it's some person running.
Is that the situation we're talking about?
Basically, this card was pulled on me, and I was like, oh, this person is home alone. You know what? I might pay her a visit.
And
being only 16, I can't drive, so I was like, I'm gonna have to sneak out my house and cycle a distance, which was about
in pitch black.
Oh, sorry, it was pitch black, and I didn't even have any bike torches, so I had to hold my phone on said bike. So I cycled about 19 miles to this girl's house, in the pitch black. In the pitch black.
Oh my god.
Like over literally what I thought was a mountain at the time. My chain came off about 3 times. I had to go through a place called Longleat. The route tried to take me to a place called Longleat, which is like a safari park or some shit. It's like a zoo, and it was closed because of Corona. So I had to like back all the way up a hill because there was a massive barrier with like cameras on it. So I had to improvise and change routes as well. Anyway, so I finally got there. And I went to her house, obviously. And I'm not going to go into.
Outside.
I'm not going to go in. I'm not going to go into detail. But in the morning, obviously, I had to tell my dad why the fuck I was in this place that is 19 miles away from home, and I was in my bed that night before. And so I claimed that I went on a sunrise cycle, to this place to go and watch the sunrise on a hill, and he believed that. I don't know how much he believed that. My mum believed that too. I think they both just called me twats, and my dad picked me up and took me home, and then I went back to bed again because I hadn't slept the night. Because what would be the point in going there, sleeping, and then like 19-mile cycle to sleep and then leave in the morning? Exactly. So that's kind of part one. It got a little bit worse from there. But I guess we can leave that for another time.
And that's what the next podcast is going to be, where we go into the juicy start of this story, I believe, where we've got quite a journey for what is currently during Corona time, and you can't get much more exciting than this.
It was literally a journey. Yeah. Okay.
But anyway, thank you for listening to this podcast. Remember, 52 streams for what was it? A video podcast, wasn't it? With our faces
on the beat.
Okay, well, I've been a drug-obsessed teen. Gary has been the same, and Hamish has been lonely. So thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, thank you for listening to this episode of the Free Podcast. We know this is the first one, which is everybody's been pretty much waiting to listen to.
Oh yeah, everybody.
Pretty much everyone.
Yeah.
And we've given it. We've delivered, and it means we've had to kick out one of our hosts. So
yeah,
we'll talk about that at the start of the next episode because we've run out of time now.
Yeah.
But thank you for listening. Remember, get us to 52 streams, and we will do a podcast on the beach in Cornwall on our camping trip.
And I'll be shagging a bird.
Hey.
Thank you for listening, and we'll see you in the next one.
Nibet.